Yo, what's up guys? You guys really seem to like the previous 1v1 videos that I ran, so I'm decided for today, let's hit some more ones. Hopefully we find some games pretty quick, and hopefully we don't run into any DDoSers. Right now it's a massive problem in all game modes. I played 3 games of 3v3 today, try to get rank 1. I think we're number 10, and I ran into 2 DDoSers, and 2 out of the 3 games we just couldn't even play the game. We're just lagging the whole time. So hopefully we can find an actual game here, and hopefully there's no DDoSers in 1v1. Let's see how it goes. Let's get into it. Hopefully we have a good time. Alright, took us a long time to find our first game. Ran into Forky for the first one. I think Forky's like top 20 right now or something crazy in ones. See, I haven't played him in a while. Curious to see if his gameplay changed at all. He likes to play super aggressive, super like air dribbly. Obviously likes to go for a lot of resets, stuff like that. So big thing in this game is going to be trying to win kickoffs as much as possible. It's going to be very hard to do. But the more kickoff wins we get, the higher chances of us not getting air dribbled on, which is always what we're looking for in a matchup like this. Someone that his main goal is just to take the ball into the air kind of as much as possible, to be honest. Interesting. Very passive in the corners though. He's not wanting to make a play out of the corner at all. It's a lot more like of a refined version of Forky than I previously remember. He's very much so just on the ball the entire time. Not doing anything too crazy, like not difficult to deal with, but the hard part is that we're not winning the kickoff. This one we actually did win, which is great news. There we go. So my goal there was to kind of just fake going for an air dribble bump or some sort of like just dribble bumper where I could just jump and go past the ball. But as soon as I have that situation set up, it's pretty difficult for him to deal with. And that's what I was saying. The kickoff is kind of everything in this mode. Like I took a pretty big break from ones, and Forky never stopped playing. But at the end of the day, whoever wins kickoffs in this matchup is going to be the one that wins this, right? Even if he's the one that's been playing this more. As long as I can get these little wins into the eventual big wins, it's going to decide this game the most, to be honest. Trying to keep pressure off the bat here. Bait him in. I feel like this ball bounced once. See what he does. Does he actually go for this ball? Just waiting. I can just go 50. There we go. So I popped into a spot where, again, I could just kind of have my eyes on him, and whatever he does, I'll make my decision off it. It feels like he's a much more passive player than I remember. He used to play in a way that was very hectic, very chaotic. He's definitely choosing to be a little bit more of a more controlled, patient player now. You could tell he's actively trying to make that switch than his ones gameplay. He's playing a lot of ones. I think it's gonna be a lot of points if we win this match. We're doing a really good job though. Up 5-2. I did not expect us to be up 5-2 here. But kickoffs have been the big thing. Ever since we shifted that in our favor, we're doing pretty good. Okay, he's gonna try to go for a cross map here. This is his go-to. Has a flip. Should be fine. He's fine as well. I know he's gonna go for a stall touch, especially after seeing his first minute of play. I feel like old Forky goes for a shot there. New Forky looks like he's more of a stall for time kind of guy. Rip a shot, make him jump here. If I can get one more delay touch, it's good. If not, I could just leave. It's fine. Hopefully I can grab boost, grab ball. I want to bait him to opposite boost here. Doesn't go for it. It's a good play. This boost should come back for me. Second. Doesn't. So he's going to get it off that. Okay, it's a really awkward situation. Can I get out? We'll find out. Goes for a double here. Don't know if he had a flip or not. This is so awkward. This is such an awkward situation. Alright, notice how passive I play that. I just back up at the end. I don't not get bumped here. It's the goal. Break away to the ceiling. Again, I'm going for one stall touch here, hopefully. I can just back off. Get some pads. Oh, really good attempt to dodge the bump. Such an awkward passage of play, man. Ones does that to you, though. It puts you in these spots where you have no boost. Forced to make these scrappy saves. Crazy kickoff. I do bump him. Should I just keep going? I'm gonna keep going for it. Why not? I don't really know where he ended up. Yeah, I didn't think he'd expect me to go into there. This boost is huge. I think he knows it as well. He'll just in. Ah, unlucky bounce too. Really good flick. Honestly, really good flick. What can you do about that? Bounce could have been a little better for us. Could have went up. He played it well. His kickoff is actually insane. I have no clue how I'm winning this game. His kickoff is so good. Really, really good chow. Nice, well played. So we're driving up quick. So on his screen, there's usually two reactions to driving up quick. It's either a flick, which I can save, or it's drop it off the car. And if he does that, which he did, I just backflip at the end. Alright, good job. I have no clue ever winning this game. I would heavily have expected us to at least lose the first time we play him, and then probably win the second time off just learning how he plays, but did a pretty good adjustment here. Very, very scrappy game. About to get bumped. Gonna have a touch to the side. Stall touch is big here. I'm gonna go one more time. Fake. See what he does. Fake jump again. I should be too fast for him to shoot. Nice. I need to get a pad and just try to defend. It's gonna be one of those scrappy situations. Going for a bump here. Such an awkward spot, man. He's doing a good job putting me in these spots. They don't feel comfortable, but I can get out of them if I play it passive enough. I gotta just stall and hope I can get one more. This is insane. I can't believe we got out of these spots. Good 50, but it's not smart though. I mean, fair enough. What a flick. Alright, GG. Alright, I'm happy with that win. It's a very quality win. One of the top NA1's players right now. And I have not been playing this mode, so I'm definitely still adjusting. There's a very high chance we play him again. I'm gonna go check the leaderboard to see exactly where he is, but I know he plays this mode like crazy. So we'll take a look. Alright, he's currently number 49. So yeah, he's top 50 in the world. And if you look within NA, it's probably something like top 10 right now if you go up the leaderboard and check the NA players. But yeah, pretty quality win there. Let's get into the final game of the video. Let's see how it goes. Probably going to be him again. Alright, for the last game we got Grand HX. This is somebody that I haven't played in a few years. But I think he's a ones main as well. And it's interesting when you play ones more than any other mode. You start to run into like the same group of players. It feels like there's not much of a one scene anymore in this region. Good shot from him. Feels like ones has just become more and more hard to find games in. Honestly, it's taken 10 minutes between each game just for this video. Kind of an issue with making videos for this mode as well. It's like it's very, very difficult to commit like an hour of time to just queuing sometimes. But yeah, I like playing the mode. It's fun. Challenges your brain, and sometimes the sequences are kind of funny. You have two like very good players, and the sequence just looks a little goofy because everyone's low boost and trying to keep pressure. So I go for maybe an neutral bump here. Really good defense. Yeah, I didn't want to commit for the boost. I had a feeling I was going to go for one more here. Still bad for me, the situation, but did a pretty good job. I'm going to try to snipe it. Hope he's not back. I think he will be. Okay, good. Nice. I thought I was going to potentially be bar and out, but we did a good job there. And that's the downside about committing to anything in 1v1. If you commit to any kind of like play where you're low boost, oftentimes it's going to lead to something poor for you. He gets that corner. Oh, I went for the snipe. It's gonna be a goal, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Oh, I make it back for a second here. Okay, that's actually a good thing to know. He just went for a shot there. His whole goal is not to commit on that shot, but obviously to bait me in by backflipping, right? So that's gonna mean that he's like very susceptible to fake chows. If he just freaked out off that, this could be difficult to deal with. Nice. Good counter here. Try to play this boost. Nice. Well played. Well played. Good job. And yeah, so that's actually a really big tell for me. If somebody does that backflip chow, that means that they're going to be very, very, very fake chowable. He did nothing. Unlucky. Thought he'd go for the beat on me, but he actually just goes for the fake. He just stayed ground basically. He goes for the B and he overcommits. I'm trying to get him to overcommit there basically. Just get a free goal. What's that mid? I think I'll go. I don't know if he'll expect it. Go for the bump. Only way to not get scored on there. This boost is so big and he knows it too. I get it. But I get bumped myself. So I gotta try to recover. I'm gonna go for this. 50. It's gonna bounce really good for him. It's a goal. Unlucky. Wait. Went opposite net. Alrighty. We do get back then. We'll take that. It's a mistake on his end. Trying to bait me in a bit here, and he's going for. Okay, he shouldn't be able to do much from here. Kind of just waited. Get a bounce dribble going. Alright, that works. I was trying to go for the instant flip. Oh, I don't have my controller really on, so you guys can't see. I was trying to go for instant flip top left, so it didn't work. But it just fakes him out. That happens consistently. Honestly, that worked better than had I insta flip, because he's playing the high there. Funny how that works in this game. Alright, soft touch to myself here. Let's go for a play. As soon as he jumps, I go for my flip. Really good save. I'm not going to commit for a shot here, though. Good save. And he's actually pretty overcommitted on this. Let's lay ground, because he's going to pre-jump anything and go high with here. Get a pretty good defensive position. Boost is big. I do get it. I make a play to get all these boosts now. Demo's honestly all I have to dodge, so I jump a little early there. Alright. The boost comes back for him, I think. I think he got it. Let's see. No, it's back for me. Okay. Maybe too far from him, I think. Nice. And he's overcommitted like crazy. If I could just snipe it, there we go. And that's kind of all ones is, bro. It feels like if you get control and kick off. That's actually what I was noticing. I played, most of you guys probably know Nupo. He's probably in contention for best player in the world right now. Top 3 player in the world for sure. When I was on Rule 1 last year, I 1v1 him for a video. It was a best of 3. The first game that I took off him strictly because I won majority of the kickoffs. I wasn't even playing ones much of the time. My kickoffs were just super on point. I was doing a wave dash kickoff, and I was happening to win them majority of the time. If you win the kickoff, you literally have boost control, and you have possession, like the majority of the game, if you just win a kickoff every time. No matter how good the player you're playing is. So, one thing I would say if you're trying to get better at ones, literally just practice your kickoff to the point where you have control of the ball majority of the time, and you're the one that's you know, kind of dictating the pace of the game, right? You don't want to be the one that's on the back foot always. So, and then the next game that I played, I lost the best 3 2-1. The game after that I lost every single kickoff, like literally every kickoff. If I had the replay, I would show you guys. It was so funny. He made an adjustment and I just got destroyed. But yeah, he's one of those players that if he has the ball on the wall, you just lose, basically. And if you get kickoff control to mid boost and you get ball on the wall, it's very difficult to do anything about it, just because of the way ones works. Obviously in 2s and 3s you have a player that can chow for you, and you can nullify any kind of mechanical player. If you're playing 3s against Zen, Nupo, whoever, you can easily nullify any play they make, and you can't 1v3 anymore because one guy can send house to the ball instantly, second guy can follow it up, and if that guy gets beat, you have a third guy waiting and you get a free ball, right? So you can't really play to try to 1v3 the entire team anymore. You can play to get these, you play 3s to get these little wins to eventually get the big win, which is the goal, right? You're not really playing to try to beat the entire team anymore, and everyone knows that that's not really a viable strategy anymore. But in 1v1, you can definitely just outplay one guy. That's definitely still the case. If you get the ball mid boost, there's only one guy that can contest. If he gets beat, it's in the net. So definitely is a mode that plays differently, and it's a mode that you have to be careful about how you're committing. And it's almost becoming played in a way that's very safe and very passive and very like low controlled, and looking to find ways to get these 50s that are safe, because you don't want to go for these overcommitted flip reset shots that land you in the opponent's net and you just give them up a free goal, right? So yeah, this mode's always a little bit different, but the big thing that I would say, a big takeaway that I saw just from today's games playing the tougher matchups in like Forky, is kickoffs are everything, man. It's still everything. It's always been everything, and I think if you can find ways to get a kickoff that's consistent and you get possession majority of the time, that's going to win you a lot of 1v1 games, even if you're not comfortable with the ball. I think that's going to win you majority of the games, because you're always going to be one step ahead of the opponent. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed the 1v1 videos, let me know. I'll try to get more in. My biggest issue with this is I've been recording for like, I don't know, 40 minutes, and I got 2 games in, right? Because the queues just take forever. So that's my only issue with this. But anyway, love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Hope you enjoyed the 1v1 games. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Peace.